Before the video begins, I wanted to preface this by saying that I actually recorded this a few weeks ago, probably actually closer to a month ago now, purely for my own documentation purposes, for memories, kind of how I explained in the video as you'll see. But I did want to mention that there are some things that I didn't fully explain that might be a little bit confusing or lacking some context. But I promise, now that I decided to actually film content on my financial freedom journey, I'm definitely going to explain more of what my plans are throughout this journey. And definitely subscribe and stay tuned for my other content if you want to learn more. And if you just want to be a part of the journey with me, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I appreciate you being here and for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. So, this video is just going to be an introduction video to my plan, my journey to mastering the market and just learning all I can over the next year. So I guess a little bit about me. I currently work a 9-to-5. I work in the healthcare IT space, which is a great industry to be in, especially entering a recession. I work from home, and I'm sick of working a 9-to-5. And, I went to college for 4 years. I got a degree at the University of Texas at Austin in December 2019 is when I graduated. And, I aspire to have a job like most people who are in college. We're kind of brought up and conditioned to believe that once you land that job, once you graduate and you're making a living for yourself, that's kind of the end all be all, and that is what you should basically strive to achieve. And that's kind of, the meaning of success. And I'm realizing that that's a fucking lie. I hate this shit. Granted, I'm extremely grateful to be able to provide for myself and my family and my child. And I'm just so grateful that I've even had the opportunity and the resources to attend college. I'm incredibly blessed that I was able to graduate with zero debt, no student loans, nothing like that. And I'm glad to have a job. I'm glad to be employed. I'm extremely grateful. However, I don't own my time. I clock in and clock out every day. Someone else basically owns my time. I don't own my time. I don't own my weeks, my days, my months, my years. This year I will make 2 years at my 9-to-5. And I'm hoping that by the time I reach year 3, I have either already been able to quit because I have other solid streams of income that don't involve waking up at a certain time, clocking in, and exchanging my time for my money, or I'm in a position where I could do that. So I'm making this video to kind of hold myself accountable, and also to be kind of like a time capsule, something for me to look back on a year from now and be able to say, wow, I did it. I'm here, I'm doing it, and everything that I set out to do, I'm doing it. So I started learning about the market and investing like a lot of people during 2020, during quarantine, when the stock market crashed pretty much. The effects of COVID on the economy made a lot of people kind of pay attention to the market, and just the effects of current events on the global economy, the national economy. And I think that that's great. I started just by opening a Roth IRA, contributing to that. Of course, I started working in 2020. I got a job, my first real corporate job in 2020, which is the same job that I have now. So I started contributing to a 401k for the first time. And again, super blessed to be in a position where I had a significant amount of money saved up so that I could max out my Roth IRA the first 2 years. Now that it's 2022, this is going to be the third year that I'm contributing to my Roth IRA, and working on maxing that out as well. So my retirement fund is good. I'm contributing to it regularly, and it's doing what it should. And I kind of had the mentality that the market was a little bit too intimidating. Like a lot of other people kind of have the same mindset that it's intimidating, it's overwhelming, it's just hard to understand, it's volatile, it's dangerous, it's all of these things that just are unappealing to most people. And I thought that long-term investing was just the way to go, and the thing that I would stick with. But now that we're kind of entering a recession again, and I want to learn. I'm in a position where I have the resources to learn. Like I said, I work from home. I take so many breaks where I'm bullshitting and not really doing a whole lot. And I'm realizing that I'm wasting time. If I'm really fed up with the situation that I'm in and I want better for myself and my family, I want to own my time. I want to be able to do the things that I want to do. I want to be able to travel if I want to. I want to be able to take vacation at the drop of a hat if I want to. I want to be able to attend every single event at my son's school and volunteer and be as involved as I possibly can. I want to be able to stay home with him on days that he wakes up and says, "Mommy, I don't want to go to school." And I can just say, "Okay, you can stay home with me and we can do fun shit all day." I want to take art classes, and I want to take culinary classes and music classes. I want to learn how to play the drums, the piano. I want to learn how to sing better. I want to learn how to produce music and make music and write music. And I want to take MMA classes and jujitsu classes, swimming classes. There's so many things that I want to do. And, working a 9 to 5, it's just a little bit unrealistic. It's definitely not impossible. But, with a kid and a young toddler, a 3-year-old is what I have, a son. And it's sad when I think about the fact that, I wake up and I have an hour or two with him before I have to drop him off at school. And then I pick him up and I have another 2 to 3 hours with him between the time I pick him up and lay him down to go to bed. It's sad, and it's the life and reality of majority of people in this country. And I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for my kid. I don't want that for my family. I want my son to have options. I don't want my son to feel like he has to go to college so that he could get some bullshit job that he has to clock into every day and spend his whole life working until he's an old elderly man and not even have the opportunity to enjoy life. I want to be an example for him. I want to show him that if there's something that you want to do, you can do it. And I want to give him the resources to be able to do it. I want to break the generational curse of, having to go to college and do all this shit. And I'm also first generation. I'm the first person in my family to go to college, and in my immediate family, graduate college. And I kind of quote unquote made it. I went the traditional route, and I'm proud of myself for accomplishing all of this, but I want more. I want more out of life. So that was a little bit rambly. I have ADHD, so I got a little sidetracked here and there. But I say all that to say that I'm going to be using Ian Dunlap's teachings and all of his wisdom. I'm going to try to take as many breaks as I can at work and study. I'm going to use all my free time to study as much as I can. And I have access to the Red Panda Stock Club. And I'm going to embark on this journey, hopefully to financial freedom and owning my own time and being able to do whatever the hell I want. And working my ass off to get there. I'm going to do what I can to align myself with this. And I'm really excited. I'm excited to be documenting this journey, and I can't wait to see where it takes me. I can't wait to see where I'm at in a year when I look back on this. And yeah, let's get it.